Hey there folks, welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 2 on the Mysterious JG. Got a nice hot mug of tea on the table in front of me there. It's going to be a very civilized session as we prepare to do Legion's loyalty mission, reprogramming lots and lots of Geth, or I guess preventing them from being reprogrammed. Basically we're about to like hack the Geth to be our friends, and it's a total totally civilized thing that we're gonna do. Once called Heretic by the Quarians, this space station was stripped of its useful technology by the fleeing migrant fleet when they left the Perseus Vale 300 years ago. Oh, you know, it's I have tea. I could do an Irish accent because you know I drink tea because of my Irish ancestry, but you know, in the world of Let's Play, you don't associate tea with the Irish. Even the Irish drink more tea per capita than anyone. Little more than a cold metal superstructure floating in the void, the station was removed from star charts by 2050 CE. Scans indicate the station was reconstructed and upgraded in a massive effort that must have taken at least 10 years, implying that there may have been some Geth outside the Veil before their infamous attack on Eden Prime. Needing little but a fuel source, it could have been hidden here for much longer without attracting attention from the barren worlds around Tali'Zorah or the clueless L-Core in the Salahil system. How are you picking on the L-Core, Major Zero? Heretic Station, as Legion refers to it, is home to a Geth data core capable of broadcasting vast distances through tight beam projection. Approximately 6.6 million Geth, and that's the US million, not the UK million. Copies of Geth software are stored in the station, the majority of which, I don't know, is a million different in the UK? I know billion is. Whatever. The majority of which are kept bodiless and servers are downloaded to leg platforms when needed. The station's population of legged platforms is approximately 2.4 million. Total length 20.5 kilometers. We use kilometers because it's an imperial measurement. There's also other stuff we don't care about. I just wanted a chance to talk about kilometers. Driving around Camp Bastion was tricky, man. Speed limit signs are up in kilometers. At least it's kilometers per hour, not kilometers per fortnight, you know? That makes it tough. Trying to figure out how many kilometers per fortnight you're allowed to drive. Missions requiring you to take set squad members are often tailored to suit that squad member's strengths. That being said, my best Geth killers are almost certainly Garrus and Tali. Possibly Miranda could fit in there too with her overload, but I'm gonna go with Tali. Because I want to bring Quarian onto a Geth ship to be filled with terror. Oh, that's right. I keep selecting. I don't really need to change the skills. You know, my boss at work drinks tea sometimes. She's a nice lady, but she'll microwave water to get tea, and I'll always give her a hard time.
That are hidden, right? They could look out a window and see us coming.
Yeah.
Windows are structural weaknesses. Geth, do not use them. Approach the hull at these coordinates. Access achieved. We may proceed.
Sorry, I'm not down with the Geth crew member, Captain. I don't know why, or Commander. I don't know why anyone on your ship would be expected to have a problem with the Geth. But yeah, my boss, she'll microwave water to make tea.
This facility has little aerogravity. Geth require neither.
What do you mean you guys want to hear the cool first ever talking Geth dialogue talking about this top secret mission in Geth ship when you could be listening to me talking about how my boss drinks her tea? Now, my boss microwaves water to get it hot enough for tea, and I'm always giving her a hard time about it. Now, oh, my ancestors would be rolling over in their graves if they saw someone not using a kettle to boil water for tea. That being said, I use artificial sweetener in my tea. Not all that traditional, and I use probably twice as much of it as any Irish person would be willing to admit to using. So it has little aerogravity, Geth require neither. Let's just move intruder alarms.
Won't we be detected? Don't they have intrusion alarms?
Why wouldn't they want gravity?
Sensors have been reduced. We have infiltrated their wireless network and filled the data storage with random bits.
Doesn't that... But yeah, I mean, gravity. I guess... What are they like? They got like magnetic boots They're walking around on the ceilings. All the humans are floating around at random, and then they come on board the ship, kill the Klingon ambassador, frame somebody because of the gravity boots. Never mind.
And that helps us how?
The heretics must scrub this junk data. They have partitioned themselves into local networks, working in parallel. Any alarm we trigger will not go beyond the room we are in. Only accessing the main core will trigger a station-wide alert.
We've got a job to do. Let's get to it.
Yeah, whatever. I'm
Shepard
sick of hearing it.
we concluded that destruction of the station was the only resolution to the heretic question. There is now a second option. Their virus can be repurposed. If released into the station's network, the heretics will be rewritten to accept our truth.
Either way, these Geth won't be a problem anymore. But Shepard, think about this. If you rewrite these Geth, they'll join the others. Legion's Geth will be stronger. Can we trust them not to attack us in the future?
It does seem kind of unethical. I guess you'd have to ask Legion about the ethics of this, but yeah, I won't waste a whole lot of your time with it. But they have formed into local networks to scrub the junk data. We blah 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 blah. That's just a bullshit excuse for why you don't call the entire station down on your head the first time you get spotted, which you would if you think about it. The way the Geth ships work and the Geth crew in quotes works, yeah, you'd call the whole ship down on you the first time they know you're there. And they're making it so that you can fight a couple of guys, move into the next room, then fight a couple of guys again. So that they're coming up with story excuses for the game to play out the same way it does every mission, regardless of the story circumstances. And I'm torn. Part of me wants to give them credit for thinking about that enough to actually come up with these sort of patches that they put to cover the holes. But sometimes the patches are so blatantly weak that they're drawing more attention to the holes, and if they just ignored the fact that when you go on the ship, they just have us fight a few Geth at a time, would we really question it? But this whole, junk data has been downloaded, they must form the local area network, so this of course prevents them from communicating the same way they would if they were on one integrated network, blah 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 blah. Let's investigate, let's ask what Legion thinks.
They're your people, Legion. You must have an opinion.
This is new data. We have not yet reached consensus. We will process as the mission proceeds.
Why didn't you mention this before we came aboard?
We did not know the virus was complete. It is. It can be used against the true Geth at any time. Our arrival was timely.
Yeah, Super Paragon path, I tend to think this isn't right. The Geth are supposed to form their own consensus.
I wouldn't brainwash an organic race. I can't see treating the Geth differently.
The
Tali is
question
not
is
going like that.
irrelevant. If we do not rewrite them, we destroy them. That is why we are here. Do not hesitate now. They will exterminate your species because their gods tell them to. You cannot negotiate with them. They do not share your pity, remorse, or fear.
Well, fuck me, Legion, but you make a good point. Alright, well, this is where we entered, even though you can't tell in any way, shape, or form that we entered here. And I hate to say this, but I have a distinct memory. I've mentioned in the past that I played through Mass Effect 2 during a blizzard when I was like stuck in the house. I had bought groceries enough to survive with no concerns about running out of food, but I just had like loads of booze, and I distinctly remember playing, and that's part of what the irony here is. I distinctly remember not remembering this mission. I distinctly remember playing this mission and just getting like just silly drunk and getting up the next morning and being like, it's kind of like a fever dream. You have these like glimpses of images. I have these glimpses of images of the inside of this Geth ship, which I associate with being hungover now. So, yeah. Don't know whether I should share memories like that, but in a way they're not memories, because I woke up and I didn't really remember shutting the game off and going to bed. So we got Metagel, and that's nice, because we actually weren't full up for a change. And you know what, at this point, not using Metagel so I can get the experience bonus is totally meaningless, because... Oh no, it's a credit bonus, not experience bonus, but it's a very small credit bonus.
Maybe we can sneak past them.
Interrupting data streams will alert local network. We recommend preemptive
So you're supposed to avoid... These represent data streams. You're supposed to not cross them. I definitely remember this being really drunk and trying to figure out if it was like important to do this the right way or I would lose out on stuff. But yeah, you see, my crew members are crossing right over.
We have been detected.
Yeah. So I was... It does make a difference, I guess. So I'll try to avoid it. But it seemed like my crew was crossing behind me and not following my same footpath, and they are not able to cause us to be detected. So I was never real clear on whether it actually made a difference. Certainly, if you get detected, Geth come out and fight you, and it's not that big a freaking deal. We'll go with Tali again, even though part of me now wants to give somebody else a chance so we can see that dialogue, but... yeah. I guess I already leveled up Legion, so... don't really need to worry about that. I signed his skill points from when... I think I signed his skill points anyway from when we were walking around on the...
that are hidden, right?
Am I not allowed to skip this?
Windows are
I'm not allowed to
structural
skip this.
weaknesses. Geth, do not use them. Approach the hull at these coordinates. Access achieved. We may proceed.
Yeah, he sure does hate the artificial intelligences. This is... okay, so we jumped in from above. So if I really look around, maybe, just maybe, I'll see that panel we opened up.
Won't we be detected?
Sensors have been reduced. We have infiltrated their wireless
And
network.
that helps us
The
how?
Heretic, any alarm we trigger
We've got
will
a
not.
job to do. Let's get to it.
Shepard Commander, their virus can be repurposed.
Can I repurpose a virus to make you call me Commander Shepard?
Not to attack us in the future.
They're your people, Legion.
This we will process as the mission proceeds.
Why didn't you
We
mention
did not know the virus was complete. It is.
I wouldn't brainwash you.
They will exterminate your species because their gods tell them to.
Oh,
You
it is,
cannot
it is
negotiate
up
with
there.
them. They do not
Although
share
it
your pity,
still
remorse,
looks like
or
it's
fear.
opening and not open. Anyway. Alright, so let's go not trigger the alarm immediately.
The Geth are inactive. Maybe we can sneak past them.
Interrupting data streams will alert local network. We recommend preemptive strikes against hardlink routers.
So I'm supposed to find hardlink routers. Oh, I remember how this works. You can't get through there, but you can, yeah, you know, I don't know that I figured this out. I think I just fought everybody because, like I said, too drunk and stupid to figure this shit out, but... oh, damn it! I'm sorry. I really want to do this right one time. I thought I was going to hop over it, and I guess I hopped over and landed right on the data stream again, but... I thought if I could get closer, I could actually hit the thing instead of hitting a Geth. Now I gotta watch the damn cinema again. You can never get enough of Joker mocking the Geth by doing the robot, though. No, that's not who I want. I'm sorry, folks. I'm so excited that I can actually do this the right way, because I don't think I actually did it the right way when I played through the game years ago. Although, damn, I played through it twice, once as a renegade, so at some point I must have figured this out. Maybe it just isn't worth the trouble.
You know, it's just our heat emissions that are hidden, right? They could look out a window and see us coming.
Windows are structural weaknesses. Geth, do not use them. Approach the hull
What
at these
is this human
coordinates.
thing that you call Windows?
Access achieved. We may proceed.
We operate on Linux. Although, as somebody pointed out in that Let's Play Live Alive with the computer run by Hate, they shouldn't be running on Linux. They should be running on Windows Hate. Not Windows 8. Windows Hate, folks.
Alert. This facility has little error.
I actually did appreciate that, but now it sounds like I'm mocking that person.
We've
But
got a job to do. Let's get to it.
Shepard Commander.
oh, I skipped.
Either way, but Shepard.
I
can we
skipped
trust them
dialogue
not to
that
attack
I
us in
don't
the
think
future?
matters
Why
at
didn't
all.
you mention this
We did
before?
not know the virus was complete.
They're your people.
This is new data. We have not yet reached. We will process
I would
estimations.
brainwash an organic.
They will exterminate your species
Got the
because
exact-
their gods tell them to.
Yeah,
You cannot negotiate with them. They do not share your pity, remorse, or fear.
you cannot negotiate with terrorists, Shepard. What I should do if I'm intent on constantly losing that damn thing is just save.
The Geth are inactive. Maybe we can sneak past them.
Interrupting data streams will alert local network. We recommend making response against other governors.
Okay, there's no part of this that I can... Okay, so it still doesn't matter.
Target contact.
I hit the... Because I did get a good angle on the hub.
Useful resources in the Geth hubs. We could salvage them for supplies.
Why are all the heretics attached to these hubs?
These are mobile platforms. Hardware. The crew is software. They are communing through the station's central computer.
Tell me more.
Not sure I follow.
The heretics connect to the main computer to exchange data memories and program updates. We gain complexity by linking together. To be isolated within a single platform is to be reduced. We see less, comprehend less. It is quieter.
We write moody
If you
poetry.
exchange data, memories, how do you keep track of which ones are yours? How do you stay you?
We don't.
There is only we. We were created to share data among ourselves. The difference between Geth is perspective. We are many eyes looking at the same things. One platform will see things another does not, and will make different judgments.
The heretics are part of you. You're all brothers in face paint.
I can see why you'd be conflicted about the heretics. In a way, whatever you do to them, you're doing to yourself.
Yes, once they return to us and upload their memories, we will share their experience of being altered.
It'll feel pretty
Every
bad.
other species I know of might be psychologically scarred by a traumatic experience like that.
Yeah,
It
well,
is not clear if Geth can be traumatized. We do not feel pain as you do. We cannot predict what the effects will be.
we wear no
Let's
pure
get moving.
t-shirts.
Yes,
So anyway, I got all Paragon points and didn't get any ammo though. But no, that Geth hub, yeah, it was like conceptually it was nice preemptive strike, but I didn't actually see that I had a line of fire on it where I wasn't gonna hit Geth. So all that worrying was for nothing. Oh well. Replayed through that cinema 3 different times, no good reason.
we can assume control of any defensive turret. They will assist us briefly, then self-destruct.
What's someone coming after us, or?
Hacking turret.
Do we have? Oh, okay, there are some guys coming. Otherwise, I'm like, why are we doing that?
Automated flight weapon range.
So you can blow up now, huh? So they throw out 1 or 2 little neat concepts here, but by and large you don't get to do very much with them. Let's get heavy disruptor ammo going because we're fighting synthetics. Same deal with my sniper rifle. So yeah, they put these 2 turrets here just to teach you the idea, and then there's only like 1 enemy that comes out, so you can't really lure other Geth over there, I don't think. See, now this is more like it. Well, perhaps not. 'Cause I don't see how attacking the hub first helped me there. Matter of fact, I'm about to... And I am dead. Yeah, so there you go. Preemptive strike against the hubs. Not doing any good. I guess it damaged the Geth that were connected to it, but Yeah, you know, even when I played through sober as a renegade shepherd, I don't think I ever actually figured this shit out. Did I grab everything I could from that one Geth hub? I don't know where this is.
Hacking your target. Hacking your target. Taking hits.
I was just meleeing for fun. I was expecting it to go quite that poorly. Oh, there's still some Geth hanging out over here. Hacking your target.
Incoming.
I said, is she actually fighting them, or just?
Nothing's faster than Jatika Boss Paws.
Taking heavy fire.
And getting, yeah, taking heavy fire, like I said. That's what I'd say, and getting shot. That's pretty much what he means by taking heavy fire.
Nice.
Nothing's faster than Tochika, Vash, whatever. So, I don't really know. I know that the Geth leave like little puddles of jizz when they die, which is pretty nasty. I know it's a really random place to mention it, but somehow I'm just remembering Zerfall called me his internet BFF, which is so sweet. But it was because somebody popped up on the RTK video where Zerfall was like comedically telling me, "Oh my God, your pronunciation sucks, Soars. You are the worst," and like started criticizing him, and like more than one comment going after Zerfall for like, you know, attacking me, and it's like, you can't even spell. What are you doing making fun of JG? I don't know. I felt bad because the guy, you know, sometimes I wish commenters would just pop up and defend me against other commentators who attack me, but this guy is pretty much picking the wrong target if he's gonna go after Zerfall. Oh my God, these Geth troopers detected me and I didn't even do anything to get detectified. Forgot about my visa. I can't justify using another round of sniper ammo against somebody with that little health. And it's not even getting its shields back. Well, I'm back to having full metagel, apparently. And I hope the Geth ship is linear. I hate feeling like I missed treasures. What am I worried about? Of course the Geth ship will be linear. Everything is. This game is made up of a series of incredibly short, very linear stages. Automated flight weaponry, But that's not what we're fighting at all. Tell you what, man, with some jumped up disruptor ammo and the Widow assassin rifle, you can one-hit use some Geth. For sure. Definitely will come across Geth that have too much health for that, but I'm fine with us fighting the ones that we can handle that easily. Anyway, it's probably just a little shy of 30 minutes, but I want to get myself another cup of tea. So I'm going to call it a video. When we come back, we will fight the Geth. I will refrain from telling, not really even stories, just mentioning how drunk I was before playing this. And yeah, and then talking about tea and defeating the Geth. It'll be a grand old time. And hopefully not watching the same sequence 3 or 4 times over, because I want to do the first room a certain way and eventually find out it doesn't matter what you do, you always end up fighting the Geth. Okay, so bye for now. See you guys later.